guys, I am so excited. I just bought a whole bunch of things last night to like completely redo my organization system for my makeup. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. By the way, I just noticed, has anyone been wondering what is on my shirt? It's like, okay, but what? Okay, but what? Okay, but first, coffee! Story of my life, everyone. In case anyone's wondering, this is coffee number 2. This is gonna be a fun video. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys a new 5 first impressions, and today I'm going to be testing out some Instagram hyped makeup products, either brands, new launches, things that I have seen through various like videos and stuff on Instagram of people doing their makeup, but I keep seeing these products over and over again and I'm like, I need to try them. If there's a particular brand or product that you guys want to see in the next round of this video, leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And without further ado, let's get into this. So today I'm going to start with the eyeballs, although technically I guess I already started with the brows because those are in place. And I'm going to be testing out these new Pro palettes. These are from Ofra, and there is a matte one as well as a metallics one. Metallics. That's not a word. We have like a large range of shades here. We have some nice warm tones, some coppers, some everyday neutrals, as well as some really bright pops of colors. This one is intriguing me. And here are all of the mattes. We have lots of neutrals to play around with, a couple of like blues up here, which are kind of cool. We got a black, we got some warm tones, cool tones, lots of options to choose from. I don't even know where to start. So I think today I'm gonna keep it pretty casual on the eyes because I want to do something a little bit more over the top for the lips today. So we're gonna test out some of these neutral shades and see what happens. So I'm gonna start with this vanilla shade down here and just put that all over the lids. I've already primed them, and this is just going to be my little blank canvas, if you will. And I know this is like a very neutral shade, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't see anything so far. The mattes feel quite hard actually, which I wasn't expecting. They don't feel as creamy as some other shadows that I've been testing out. These are not so far my favorites. I don't really like them, to be honest. Let's try these metallic shades here. They're also very dry feeling, I guess. They're not creamy at all. They feel very dry. We'll see what they look like on the eyes. Maybe they show up a lot better there. But so far, not super impressed. Now I'm just taking a light taupey shade and using that as sort of a transition shade. They seem fine so far. They seem to be blending out okay. They're not my favorite though. I'll see how they go as I continue to add more and more deeper shades. So everyone, I entirely started over because the look was not working for me. For whatever reason, these aren't blending very well, and I'm trying to like blend them together and then they become too blended and just the colors just smear together and then it's streaky. It just doesn't seem to be working. So I'm starting fresh. I'm gonna see if this time goes a little bit better. I'm finding some of these brown shades that are on the lighter tones are almost like green undertone. I don't know, they just aren't the most flattering shades, I want to say. Like, look how chunky that is. It's not like, I have little bald patches in here and it's driving me bananas. It just doesn't blend really smoothly. It's gonna take me forever to blend this out. I am not happy about these shadows at all, people. And now I have one of the metallic shades on my lids, and it's fine, but it's really not as metallic as I was kind of hoping. And honestly, this is one of the worst matte shadows I've ever used. It's this brown one right here, and I thought it'd be really nice. I just thought, I was like, I'm just having a bad day. I'm just having a bad makeup day. And then I swatched that color on my hand. Oh my goodness, it is so ridiculously patchy, guys. So I'm not gonna spend any more time on this. It is what it is. I tried it. This is what we're doing today, trying new makeup. We're just gonna move on. Like, I literally, like, I can't stop fiddling with this. I've been struggling today, people. Okay, leave it alone, Rachel, leave it alone. So we're gonna go on to something that hopefully is a lot better. I've heard amazing things about this foundation and it looks so cool. And it is the Stila Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer. I have 2 shades here, Fair 2 and Light 3, so we're gonna see which shade is a better match. It has a foundation in the bottom and it has a concealer thingy on top, and they have refills of this as well. And it says on the packaging that it is a 12-hour wear HD foundation. It's lightweight, medium to full coverage, buildable with a matte finish. So apparently you're supposed to like press down here and all the product comes out. Oh, I got it all over myself. Looks so much cooler in all the Insta videos. They go like this and it's like, bleh. It's a little less exciting than I thought it was going to be. But nevertheless, we'll put it on the face now. I'm gonna put on a little bit of a primer. This one is by Smashbox. It is their Photo Finish Radiance one. All right, that looks a little yellow, so let's try the light 3 and see if that is a better fit. All right, that is a better fit. Not so much the yellow one. Boop. So far so good. I like the consistency. I like how it looks and feels on the skin. Looks pretty good so far. I just don't like the whole like squirting the makeup out like everywhere. All right, this shade is definitely too dark for my skin tone. We gonna need to even this out with some bronzer on the neck. Let's use this concealer now, see what that feels like. Ooh, very creamy. Apparently they all have like sort of a peachy undertone to correct any imperfections. Concealer is definitely on the thicker side than what I am used to. I normally really like using my finger to blend out concealer under the eyes. I just feel like it works a lot better. I don't love it as much with this one, maybe because it's a thicker formula or whatever, but not my favorite way to apply it. I'm gonna try it with a sponge, although I feel like this isn't gonna be much better because it's such a creamy formula. But we'll give it a go. We will try it out. Side note, I like that they have a little mirror in the lid here. That's pretty nice if you want to take this with you and like for touch-ups and stuff. Actually, speaking of sponges, I almost totally forgot. I wanted to show you guys a little like hack, I guess, kind of thing that I saw going around Instagram of people chopping up their beauty blenders. The girl cut the one in half and then one of the halves into quarters and used that for contour and the half one for blending out under her eyes for any concealer. So I thought I would try that today with an old beauty blender. Not like super old, not like I fished this out of the garbage or something. So I thought since I was going to throw it out and replace it anyway, this would probably be a good use for it. So that is what we're going to do now. We're gonna chop this guy in half here. Oh, it just feels weird. I don't feel comfy doing this. You can close your eyes if you want. Ooh, it's so bright pink in the middle. That's pretty. Now I wouldn't normally use a beauty blender for a cream product. I do want to test this out just to see in terms of ease of use. Is this actually good? Like, does this help at all? And also, I mean, this is basically new beauty blender on the inside. So, I mean, technically I can still use this, right? I gotta say though, guys, this is actually doing a really good job. I actually really like this. Like maybe if you have one of those like e.l.f. ones at home, that might be a really good use for it. Like this is blending everything out like super nicely. And now for cream contour, I don't actually have like a palette in front of me, but I do have this cream stick. This is by Mally. This is their Shimmer Shape and Go Shape Contour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to draw along the one edge here and then stamp it on. All right, we're gonna find where the line is. I didn't put a lot on, so I mean, it's not really showing up super well, but that's fine. I prefer that actually. Let's just try it like just drawn on like that on the other side and see if that makes any sort of a difference. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've seen a lot of weird stuff on Instagram, read the whole like makeup hacks and stuff. This is probably one of the better ones. Okay, mascara is on. I have set the rest of my face and oh, before I go on, I want to show you guys this shade right here. Gorgeous on the inner corners. Oh my goodness, I am in love with it. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Now we're gonna go on to a new highlight, and I've seen this both on YouTube as well as on Instagram, and it is the iconic London Illuminator. And this is something I've seen, I think Desi talks about this one, she really likes it, and it looks really beautiful, almost a cool toned shell pink highlight. And it is a liquid highlight, kind of reminds me a little bit of the Cover Effects custom enhancer drops. Oh, well, that is bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Let this out. Oh, that was a lot of product. Well, I'm gonna become a robot now, everyone. You know what? That is really pretty. I think I used a little too much on this side in like a larger area. I think it needs to be a little bit tighter. But the color and the effect on the skin is really, really pretty. It blends out very, very smoothly on the skin too. It doesn't have a scent to it. I don't know, I really like it. I'm gonna have to check online and see if they have maybe more of a warmer tone, like a champagne-y kind of color, because that'd be really pretty in this formula, but I like it. And then lastly for the lips, I wanted to try out these new lip strobes by Huda Beauty. I think they looked so cool, and I saw a video on the Sephora YouTube channel where she like tried them all out with a bunch of different matte lipsticks underneath, and they looked awesome. So I picked out a couple of them that I want to swatch, and then we'll see which one I want to put on my lips. But I thought I would try them first on their own and then layered on top of a matte lipstick and just see how that goes. But like, look how pretty they are. They're so shiny. So this one is in the shade Snobby. That is glitter madness. Very glossy. I love that it has almost like a duochrome kind of effect to it. This one is Bougie, more of like an orangey coral color, I wanna say. And this one is interesting because this one doesn't have any glitter in it. It's just basically looks like a colored gloss. So this lip strobe collection is a collection of 12 strobing metallic lip glosses that offer a prismatic spectrum of sheer to full coverage colors. Okay, so that makes more sense. So some are going to be more sheer than others, and it's just going to give you a different effect on the lips. Ooh, let's try this one. This is Ritzy, almost like a pale gold color. Ooh, that one would look awesome like in the center of the lip over top of another color. I think that would look amazing. And over here is Angelic and Mystical, two, and again, completely different shades. Angelic is definitely more of a metallic sheen, and then Mystical looks amazing. It has this blue glitter in it. It gives this amazing reflex. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but oh my gosh, I love that one. Just for fun, I wanna put this one on my lips. It doesn't really go with my look, but I do wanna try this one. They have a little bit of a scent to them, sort of like a vanilla baking scent, but very subtle. So that is Mystical. Look how cool that is. Feels very glossy on the lips, but not thick. I can feel a little bit of graininess from the glitter, but like nothing crazy in any way. But that's really fun. I'm kind of digging that. Okay, let's wipe this off, and then we'll put a matte lipstick on and then put a topper on top. Okay, so this is what I came up with, and I used the Superstay Matte Ink from Maybelline in the shade Heroine, and I used the Huda Beauty Lip Strobe in Ritzy over top. I think that's such a pretty like gold shade. And I put it mostly in the center and kind of smeared it around a bit. And I think I also want to try it how I saw her use it in the video, where she sort of blotted and then it became almost like this matte shimmer. It was really pretty. Whoa, that does accentuate the amount of glitter that is on your lips. That is for sure. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. I think I prefer it with the gloss in it with this particular one, but I'm excited to play around with these a little more. I think they're fun and different, and they feel really nice on the lips. They seem to layer very well. And yeah, so far so good. And here's the look I came up with. I will check in with you guys at the end of the day and let you know how it's worn. But in terms of the products that I liked, I really liked these lip toppers. I think they're really fun, and I'm excited to kind of experiment with them with different matte lipsticks underneath. I think that they're really cool and really unique. I also really liked the foundation. I want to see how it continues to wear throughout the day, because that will obviously make a big difference. But so far, how it looks on the skin looks really nice. I think it blended out very well, and it's sitting very nicely. The concealer, however, it creased a little bit under my eyes because it's much more of a creamier formula. So that's just something as a watch out for you guys. That was one thing that I noticed, like right in here. Everywhere else looks great. I also honestly didn't really like the whole like push top thing for Stila. I think it's really cool and unique, but it did splatter some of the foundation everywhere because it's a thicker formula. It didn't come out as like oozy as I thought it would. I really liked the iconic highlight. I think it is really beautiful. It looks really nice on the skin. And then the hack with the beauty blender was actually really good. I quite like this. I will continue to use this, I think. And if you want to do that, I would highly recommend using like an e.l.f. beauty blender that's like a little bit less expensive. So now I'm gonna go about my day, and I will check in with you guys at the end of the day and let you know how everything wore. All right guys, it is the end of the day, and here we have with the final wrap up. I do a lot of things with my hands. My hands are just like all over the place. I'm gonna sit on them. We'll start with the lipstick, which is clearly worn off on the part that had the lip strobe gel stuff on it, which makes sense because anytime you put anything on top of a matte lipstick, even if it's supposed to be transfer proof, you are going to mess with the formula underneath and make it less resistant to wear and tear. So that makes sense. It wasn't supposed to be long wearing anyway. And then the foundation is still looking really good. Like I can still see it on my face, if that makes sense. Seeing that it has not worn off, I can still see that highlight still going strong. And the eyeshadow is still there, but we already talked about that. I don't like it. It took way too much work to make it work. So now I'm gonna go and eat my cookies and put away all of this makeup that I just apparently left out all over my desk. Good night, everyone. And that's everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like these whole 5 first impressions or Instagram focused product videos. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any requests for future products to include in the next round of this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that's everything. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful week so far, and we'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you, girls. Mwah.